Now at 6:30, tonight's big stories in one big block of news. More crews, more stories. Right now, our top story.
Here at the Criminal Justice Center in Los Angeles, the fate of former BART police officer Johannes Messerly now lies in the hands of the jury. Closing arguments wrapped up this morning and deliberations got underway this afternoon. During closing arguments, both sides pointed to passenger videos to support their version of what happened on the morning of January 1st, 2009. Deliberations will resume on Tuesday. In Los Angeles, Dan Kerman, KRON 4 News.
In Oakland, Mayor Ron Dellum, surrounded by the police chief and several city council people, asked for peace after the verdict is read. The city is trying to avoid the riots and destruction to downtown businesses that happened last year. The mayor saying that the city is not going to try to stifle or stop any demonstrations or protests that go on, but they want people to avoid the violence and destruction which is so detrimental to Oakland. Reporting in Oakland, Kate Thompson, KRON 4 News.
Here at Youth Uprising in Oakland, it was the youth, backed by city leaders, making the statement that violence is not justice when it comes to the aftermath of the Messerly verdict.
If we want justice, that we don't have to be violent. We don't have to go in the wrong way. We don't have to mess up these businesses.
So don't come tear up where we at just to be tearing it up.
When we're out in the streets, we don't want to be tear gassed. We don't want to be hit with rubber bullets. We want to demonstrate.
In Oakland, Hazik Medyoun, KRON 4 News.
Continuing with our big story, merchants in downtown Oakland have been busy boarding up storefront windows. You can see workers all over the downtown area busily putting plywood up. Many of the stores in Chinatown have been reinforced with wood. The stores at City Center were getting ready with plywood and extra security guards. One of the office buildings that sits right across the street from the police station was boarded up too. Most of the businesses that chose to take action were on 14th and 15th Streets near Broadway, but boarded up windows could also be seen to the east by the courthouse. In Oakland, Jeff Bush, KRON 4 News.
Some businesses say they notice fewer people are hanging out in Midtown and downtown Oakland tonight. They think that's because of the anticipation of the Messerly verdict.
The anticipation has kind of created like a tension in the air that, I think is keeping people indoors maybe.
Business owners say this street, Telegraph Avenue, hasn't been as busy today compared to other Fridays. They say this fear and anticipation of a verdict could put a damper on a monthly event held tonight in this area. It's called First Friday Arts Walk. 10 or so businesses in Midtown Oakland come together to provide live music and fun things to do so people can enjoy Oakland's nightlife. But so far, not a lot of folks are out and about. The night is still young, though, so business owners hope things will pick up soon. In Oakland, I'm Don Land, KRON 4 News.
Here in San Jose, the city and the Police Officers Association have come to an agreement that will save 70 full-time positions. The city negotiator tells me they're taking the union's offer to cut 4% from their pay and benefits, as still well short of the 10% needed to help reduce the $118 million deficit the city's facing. If the union ratifies the agreement by mid-July, 93 vacant positions will be eliminated, but all full-time police officers will keep their jobs. So far, no sign of an agreement with the firefighters union, which is facing the same kind of cuts. In San Jose, Craig Sklar, KRON 4 News.
Here in Gilroy and in about a dozen other communities around the Bay Area, safe and sane fireworks like those being sold here are now on sale. They don't fly, explode, burn excessively hot, and are legal only within the city limits of the communities in which they are sold, but they can and sometimes do cause fires, which is why fire engines will be going through the neighborhoods here this weekend just in case. Meanwhile, police and firefighters across the Bay Area will also be out in force this weekend in a crackdown on bottle rockets, firecrackers, and other illegal fireworks. In Gilroy, Rob Flatabo, KRON 4 News.